Hello, hello. My name is Soul King Winter, and I want to thank everybody for coming back to watch episode 2 of Elden Ring. As you can see, I am on main menu title, and we're about to get back into playing the game. Once again, I appreciate all the love and support that is coming my way for anybody watching my videos. As this is just simply a hobby that I'm doing, and last we left off was at the beginning of the Stormfront Catacombs. So we're gonna take our time to explore this today, and we'll see where it goes. A proper death means returning to the Erd Tree. Have patience until time comes and the roots call to you. Alright, I forgot there was two of them in the ring. Again, with recording, it kind of splits my memory and my focus on exactly what's going on. So, a little bit of test. Root print. Now, I don't remember if this is one of the dungeons or one of the catacombs that I need a bow for. So, if that becomes the case, we might have to turn around at some point and go find a bow, and then come back. Uh, I don't think I have a bow. No, I do not, which means we're gonna have to come back. Alright, let's go find the merchant. Oh yes, I could just jump braces to do that, but if I were to do that, all the enemies would come back, and I really don't want to feel like fighting those imps again, so it's just easier for me to run, and I can go through collecting all the extra runes and on everything as I make it back to the merchant down at the church. I keep hitting the crouch button. I need to stop doing that. My controls are off. Not as in like the controls are off, just like my mental controls for the game are off, so that's why I'm getting a lot of.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
That's why I'm hitting a lot of the wrong buttons. Oh, this dude doesn't even sell a bow? What? Ugh. Should go ahead and buy a whole bunch of arrows. Just have them in stock.
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine.
Alright. Well, we've talked to him. You go forwards. Where do I get a bow? Where can I get a bow at this point in the game? I don't think any of these knights actually carry one. That might be, we're out of luck at the moment for that dungeon because I don't think the knives throw far enough to hit the mechanism that spews fire. So we're gonna have to hold off, at least for right now, on it. Because you can. I don't think the characters can move fast enough, even with no armor on, to not get hit by the flames. So what we're gonna do is keep moving around and looking for other graces and other bosses to meet. Uh, as I said in the beginning, where the goal is to beat every boss, optional or not optional, for the game. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to miss a decent amount of them. So at some point, I'm going to have to go through and using a map of some kind, probably to find all the bosses that I missed and go through rechecking areas and everything like that. So, with that being the case, it's all going to get recorded. May not be proper every area of concealment because there are just some bosses I know that we can run across, and I am not a high enough level to take them on properly with my skill in this game. So there we go.
Oi! You! Could you help us out, Ellie? Yeah, you there! Stop pretending you can't see me. Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I?
Altaria.
Oi! You there! Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there! Stop pretending you can't see me. Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I?
So for invisible sword, I'm not just like swinging at nothing, honestly. You can probably hear the voice that keeps asking, "Hey, you, help?"
You there! Could you help us out, Cully?
There is an NPC in this area that will give a quest. I'm just trying to.
You there!
There it is.
What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave, told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
So the cave he's talking about actually holds another set of bosses that we will be visiting. I'm just not going to it right now. Damn it. Well, scarab. Scarabs are able to drop items, Ashes of War, which are the abilities that I've probably read about in part 1. They are also can help restore potions for health. So, funny enough about this bridge here in the game, this cavalry rider actually switches out with a boss when the game is nighttime, which they become Knight Rider. I don't remember. Knight's Cavalry. Which are some pretty tough optional bosses. And there's like 5 or 6 of them in the game. The Knight's Cavalry do give a decent set of weapons and armor. So once again, we will actually be taking them on at a later point in time. Sadly enough, yes, you have to take out the horse if you're using melee combat with these guys, because you cannot individually target the bigger guy. At least to my knowledge, there probably are other people who have found ways to better do that. But as you knock the horse down, you can see that the guy gets stunned for a second. Which gives you a little bit of extra time to handle and reset. And at this point in time, I'm just kind of roaming the land to secure extra rooms or possibly a bow from enemy drop, but also just to show off the scenery and the landscaping of the game for anybody who hasn't played, because it is a beautiful open world game.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenny Knight, servant of the true order and celebrating repudiator. Oh, grant succor! Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, and repudiator of the Pulse. Oh, grant me succor! Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, grant me succor.
The guy talking is above us at the moment, but I'm aiming for the enemies. They don't go talk to him.
Is who might be interested in rescuing the great Kennyfight, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
There he is.
Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but no. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
Okay, sorry about that. I was actually just ordering some food to make sure I ate. I might go play around and edit with that, but probably not. Because we'll just leave it in there. Blast of Wonders Physics. You can find crystal tears at the base of minor herb trees and elsewhere throughout the lands between. At the sites of grace, you can mix 2 crystal tears in the flask of Wonders Physics. This will allow you to create elixirs of various custom effects. So we've got the Crimson Crystal Tier and the Flask of Wonders Physics. So, we've already added that. Cool. Sacred Tier. Sacred Tiers are an item that will help boost one of our, either our physics or something else. Increase the amount of replenished flasks. Is what Sacred Tiers do. Cool. Basically giving me another charge to heal.
Spoken echoes linger here, words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you. Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Alright. Put in a couple level ups. I'm actually gonna go try my luck here against this giant. Yeah, I can actually kill it. I can definitely kill the giant. So we're gonna give that enough thrust. This episode's probably gonna be a little shorter than the first one, but I don't know by how much. Just because I also want to potentially start recording another series as well. Again, not exactly sure. Got too cocky. I can do it. I can take the giant, but I gotta keep in mind more about that. But this is why I prefer to enhance endurance. As you notice, my green, because when I'm in combat, me running around, me dodging and everything takes away from my stamina. Damn it. I gotta get it. I'm definitely gonna get the gun. Alright. I just need to chill out and focus, because I'm making some rookie mistakes here. almost got me on that. Okay. That was some bull, honestly, because I dodged that, and I still got hit by the backlash of that attack. That's some bull. Switch to two hands to pop up a little bit more damage. There we go. Yep. Definitely could take out the giant. Let's go to the map for this area. Because I don't have it yet. And I believe this might also bring us closer to the fortress that the guy was talking about. Oh, we're in the bear forest. That's not good. Well, I mean, it's not too bad, but also the bear forest is not exactly the spot I fully want to be in right now, just because they are tanky and they do a lot of damage. Teardrop Stairs. There are both Crimson and Cerulean Teardrop Stairs. Defeat them to replenish flasks that match their type. However, you cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum amount allows. So red ones restore health potions, blue ones restore magic potions, silver ones hold ashes of war. summoner? Open for business? Okay, that looked like a merchant thing, which... Alright then. That was definitely a owl moment. I don't know if we're going to be able to take all of those guys. Those guys were... I'm out of health. I don't think I have the right crack gear for pulling off that. Okay then. Probably not gonna be able to keep that just yet. I want to check something out and possibly get my range back. The bigger guy, which is called Pumpkinhead, there's quite a few of them in the game, and there's a boss version of them at one point. But they typically, oh no, this one does. I was gonna say, typically they don't respawn. They typically don't respond, but I guess that one is set to because we are trying to siege the dungeon or the castle, and it'll probably respawn until the point of we actually do take over the beat the boss at the top of the castle, or the leader at the top of the castle. But with that being the case, as I said, this video is going to be shorter than the first one. I wanted to just get another one out there, so I appreciate everybody who comes by and watches. If you feel up to it, drop me, hit the subscribe button, just so you can know when more videos and stuff I post come out. But also, like and comment if you feel up to it. I appreciate it. I hope everybody enjoys a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening by the time you watch this video. And I hope to see you as we continue the adventure of becoming an Elden Lord. Goodbye.